Igobekirwe igoro y'imyaka 13 na igo abalinse y'emyaka eyo nigo balinse ya morokerio ya Bible.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm
so
doing
long.
good.
I'm happy to see you.
Is this
Welcome. Yes.
All right.
This is Kaagwa boys.
All right.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
All right.
Happy to see you.
Okay.
Very much welcome.
All right.
Have a seat.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Dear viewer, welcome to yet another episode of Omogano Oito program, a program that brings you inspirational stories of institutions, schools, and different places where people have made it, and also gives you an inspiration that you can also move from one level to another. This week, we're going to focus on St. Andrew's Kaagwa Boys Primary School boarding that has done commendably well in various avenues of academics, co-curricular activities, spiritual matters, and in very different areas and also avenues of life. Mwalimu,
Yes.
St. Andrew's Kaagwa, could you begin by first of all introducing yourself and tell us where the school is located?
Yeah, thank you very much, Job. My name is Peter Nyamira Counties. I'm the current principal of the school, St. Andrew Kaagwa Boys, a boarding primary school, and the junior school. The school is found in Borabu sub-county of Nyamira County. Actually, specifically, it's also found in Nyansiongo, Nyansiongo zone. It's about 4.5 kilometers from off the Sotika Kisii highway. Yes.
What is the climate like in this place?
This place has a very good climate. Warm, and some other times, like in the months of July, heading to August, it changes a little bit. It gets a little cold, but it's a very good climate overall, and so conducive for learning. And most students and the people who live here, the natives, love it. It's a very good environment. Particularly when you also remember in the past, even our pre-colonial days in Kenya, the white settlers also lived in this place. They found it so good with the high altitude. It's somehow cold, but so good and suitable for living
And learning.
All right. Yeah.
You know, every success story has a history behind it. When was this school started, and who started it? Can you give us a brief history about the school?
Yeah, thank you very much. This school started way back in 1989 by the parish priest who was here, Reverend Aloysius Tipner. He started this school around that time with an intention actually of helping young poor boys to get education. And initially, he actually started with around 60 boys. So the first place that the school started was not here where we are currently. In fact, he used some church premises to start the school. Then later on, when the population peaked, he moved into this place where we are located currently. Yes.
Which are some of the schools that border your school? and or maybe other institutions, hospitals, any other institution that borders the school?
Yeah, thank you very much. Our school is located or situated within a complex. Just as you are coming from the road, on your right, in your immediate right, we have the Nyansiongo DOK Primary School, which is our immediate neighbor. And then right on is St. Kizito Nyansiongo Boys High School. Then after St. Kizito Nyansiongo Boys High School is the mission, Nyansiongo Parish, which also neighbors the Nyansiongo, St. Joseph Nyansiongo Mission Hospital. And then next to the mission, within the mission premises, we also have other schools. We have 2 girls' schools, one primary, another one is secondary. The primary one is also called St. Andrew Kaagwa Girls. Just much the same name like our name here, because all of them was started by Reverend Father Aloysius Stephen. Then later we also had the high school girls, St. Andrew Kaagwa Girls High School. It's also there next to the mission premises, which is also run by the sisters, Reverend sisters of Daughters of Mary. Yes.
Oh, that's great. You know, since the school started in 1989, this, I presume that you're not the first principal. Can you take us through who are the teachers who started the school, and how has the school grown over the years?
Yeah, thank you very much. Correctly put the way you put it. I'm not the first principal. At the school, when it started in 1989, the first principal who saw it off was Joseph Nyasani. He started it and it did very well. We were very happy with the good job he did from 1989 to 1996. Then closely followed by other principals who came in, like Stanley Ayera. He came in also for some years. He did also a very good job. The school started growing, improving, both in size and population, in infrastructure, everything started moving. Then we had another principal coming in, Mr. Omwenga Obonyo, and he also did a very good job. Then after him, we had Mr. Joseph Nyachio, who also was at the helm for about 7 years. Then following him was Mr. Andrew Nyakundi, who also was at the helm for about 2 years. Then I also came in there as the 6th principal or the 6th head teacher in the year 2020 to date. So I've been here for the last for 4.5 years, so to speak. So I'm so happy with my predecessors from where they picked the school from. All that time up to now, it has been growing by leaps and bounds, steadily in terms of size, infrastructure. The school is growing very well, and even in performance, it is still doing very well, as it has been doing even with the former predecessors at the helm.
Now, focus on you. Because now you've talked about your predecessors, they did good work. We wish to know on how you've done since you joined the school. Tell us, when you joined the school, what was the population, what was the mean, and how have you grown the school over the years?
When I came in in 2020, the school had a population of 727 pupils. And when I came that time, the boys also did well, and they have continued to do very well. Every year we have been improving steadily, improving the mid scores. As you can see from our charts there, we have been improving steadily. Every year there has been a positive index throughout, up to last year, 2023, when we actually did the best. We did very well and became the best school in Nyamira County. It was the climax of all. That is the period when our school did wonderfully well, breaking all the records that were there before, since 1989 to 2023. And coincidentally, also that is the time the system of 844 was ending. So we managed, through the grace of God, to complete and close the system at the peak, so to speak. So our mean score last year was 386 marks, where we became actually the best school in Nyamira County. Not only in Nyamira County, but even in the Lake region, we took position 2. And in terms of quality of the marks, we were the best school, because when you look at the number of 400 marks we scored, it was so good. We had 44 boys scoring over 400 marks. I think that has never been experienced before. Nothing of the sort was around last year from any school within the region, scoring that one. So owing to that now, actually we were able to scoop a lot of trophies when we were having the Nyamira County Education Day that was spearheaded by none other than the governor himself, His Excellency Amos Nyaribo of Nyamira County. He spearheaded that kind of function, and he presided it over. So we managed to scoop a lot of trophies during that event, and some of the trophies are there on the shelves there. We got very wonderful trophies. One of which we were given because we were the best school in the county, number 1. Then also other trophies we were given because we did very well in some learning areas, some subjects. They are all there. Like mathematics, we were the best. Science and social studies, we were the best school in the county. So those trophies we were able to see there, and also some certificates. We were given also some certificates accompanying the trophies. We were, I'm very proud of that performance and achievement. Since I came here, actually that marked my peak, and for me, it made our school, also my administration now, that's a strong legacy that I leave. Even if I were to live here tomorrow, that I can say was an epitome of academic excellence that I'll forever cherish, and I'll never forget that, because courtesy of the hard work of our hard-working teachers, led by the Deputy Mr. Robert Mikoro, the academic officers, Mr. Kungu, Madam Naomi of the junior school, and others. The entire school, the teachers really worked hard. They worked hard, and we were able to produce such excellent marks that have never been produced before. I'm so proud. And also even the board of management, they supported us fully. They always support us very well. And actually, this year, when the results were out, we were able to organize a serious education day.
No, Gen Z, Daddy Bash, it's the one that is going to the party. It's funny.
Yes. Yeah, we organized a very colorful prize giving day or education day, where we had all the parents of the school attending, and also other guests, guest speakers, education officers, and all the stakeholders they attended, including the MPs representatives and others. It was so colorful. And then after that, the board of management actually were able to throw the teachers a trip. We went to Kisumu, to Kisumu city. You know, Kisumu is a city, So we were able to go there, and the teachers were able to have a good time there.
Sharing with Mr. Nyamira from St. Andrew's Kaagwa Junior Primary and Junior Secondary School, who has shared with us a lot about their school, shared about their starting history, where they moved over the years till the point where they are and emerged as the best school in Nyamira County. That's why we take a short break, but you can follow us through our social media platforms on Facebook, Ndizi TV News Digital, on YouTube, Ndizi TV News, and through our website, www.ndizitv.net. We're taking a short break. Do not move. We're coming back.
Ndizi TV, ubwansu bw'Omugusii.
Welcome to Luther Park International School. We have started.
Luther Park International School ni skuru y'echinse chamaiko iyo yachagetikwe ne University ya Cambridge asere gwetanya chinse emiyemo na 50 amasomo aye nigakotiri umwana na komwali bagali igiyeli kwirwanira asiti sector ao imeyense niko babwate birasiye uchagerekirija year 1 wika year 4 asibabwate bintu byokosomera bisaine unabono chikompyuta echo chikuru amasomo yekerero na mwigo mbabwate laboratory yekerero yani science laboratory niko babwate biruko byo kwikaransa bisaine byabaroki waba year 2 wika year 4 mbabwate bintu byokobugyo muziki unabono guitar, drum sets, keyboard, egatie binde nikubabwate asagaya asabana bakoragirira nabwo nabalimu umwana wosoma ase skuru ye natwarubuya wikwibwatanya ase chigosoli unabono skating wako pali wako mupira bw'amaguru wika karate mbabwate stadium mwenene asabana bakogosoli chigosoli naboigo usire byego byabana ale nayo umwana gunigare bwatanya munebirabo unabono kiriya drama na music kiriya debate club journalism scouts egatie binde nigo baguchaka kwarigania abana guchakira emyaka 2 amaliganyo yani admission nigo egenderete nigo bagutuka asebara ya Kisii Kisumu Migori Junction hamwe n'inyagitari ya Busungo wigo nabo kubonyera gwitras kinamba cyabo inoti 2 cyanda eyemo 2 cyanda inye isaronemo wose inoti 2 isaronemo eyemo 2 isaronesato.
At Luther Park International School, we don't just have teachers, but facilitators of education who are highly competent and very qualified.
Ndizi TV, ubwansu bw'Omugusii.
Dear viewer, welcome yet to another episode in Omogano, Oito, a program that showcases success stories in our society, schools that have done well, institutions, organizations, and other various places where people have done it well. Ndizi TV kwa nebene asintunda yende imimoro oberio Omogano Oito moroberio astukuba toko muri kare school tabe yo korabia ebyo be nabo igo chinsemo bali babiri bakogandira yabereye gakorobya ni county ya Nyamira asemaruga rero ni gutugukwana igoro asumunwa w'ikinyamorero asenye cy'isukuru cyari cy'gakorobya cy'inzeme cyonzi abarigeria babo abange babo nimbali kwiga umuntu wito gweke Gusii asikoni nabo twabera asemaruga yabona kolende na manga turaba tukumulekera igoro yo korobya kwabona bako tugwata somtana to Facebook Ndizi TV News Digital asense na YouTube Ndizi TV News internet www.ndizitv.net asokuba gutubwatya chinse 24 amatuko atano nabere ye wiki. We are sharing with Mr. Nyamwea from St. Andrews Kaagwa Primary and Junior Secondary School, a student that has done well over the years. So mwalimu, welcome yet to another episode of Omogano. We've shared much about your school, but St. Andrews Kaagwa is well known for academic excellence. Can you take us through the years, how you've been doing well over the years?
Yeah, thank you very much, John. The school, as you put it very correctly, has been doing very well over the years in the exams, particularly for the old system that is now behind us. If we look at, let me start at the school had a minimum score of 332 out of the possible 500 marks. Then the following year of 2010, they had 348. You can see it was going up, the graph was going up. The following year, 2011, they had a minimum score of 368. 2012, they had 356. 2013, 379. They did very well that year. 2014, 376. 2015, a minimum score of 369. 2016, 332. 2017, 342. 2018, 344. 2019, 346.
From 2019, you can also give us the enrollment of that year and how many students has scored over 400, because in the 844 system 400 was a big deal. Right.
Indeed.
Yes.
So in the year 2019, we had 182 students who was sat for their KCPE examination. Out of that, the 6 of them scored over 400 marks. Then the following year, 2020, like I said, this is the year now I came in as the principal. And I want to thank God as I came in, that same year, the number of 400s increased tremendously to 20. We had 20 students scoring over 400 marks, as you can see from the charts on our wall. 2021, that year of 2020, we had a people population of 207 students. Then 2021, we had 177 pupils. 12 of them managed to score over 400 marks. 2022, we had 161 students, 3 scoring over 400 marks. Then we said, this time we have dropped. Then we marshaled all our efforts the following year, which is 2023. And we put everything in place. Come 2023 now, we compensated and did wonderfully well. Where you saw, like I was telling you, we scored 44 students scored over 400 marks.
Since you did so well, you can give us a detailed breakdown of how you performed that this year, the year 2023?
Oh, yeah, thank you very much.
Yes.
In 2023, we did wonderfully well. And we are very happy about that. We did wonderfully well in 2023. as follows. As you can see from our charts, English, we scored 69.45. Kiswahili, 77.40. Mathematics, we scored 83.83. Meaning every student scored an A. Science, 73.17. Social studies was also done very well. They scored 82.75. Cumulatively now, when put together, we scored 386 marks. A serious improvement from the previous year. We improved by a positive index of 31 marks. That was the best. We did very well. That's why I told you mathematics, we were the best school in the county. Social studies, we were the best school in the county. And the Kiswahili, we were the best school in the county. Yeah.
Since your school is a boarding school, could you clarify on whether is it a private school or public school?
Yeah, thank you so much. Our school is boarding. It's in the boarding category. But it is public primary school, though the facilities are private. The facilities are private because it was actually brought up by the church. But it is public in the sense that we have TSC employed teachers are working here. It's public rural school in a rural setting. Yes.
All right. How does that one put you in place, in competition, and how are the students from a public primary school more advantaged compared to those ones from private schools?
Yeah, thank you very much. Learners in a public school are more advantaged in many ways. Number one, you find that the teachers they receive are given by Teacher Service Commission. Therefore, it means that the retention of the teachers, the teachers will stay longer, thereby giving the learners an opportunity and an advantage of being with the teachers until they actually complete their primary level. From grade 4 up to grade 8, in this case now up to grade 9, you'll find that a teacher started with the learners and they'll leave the teacher here. So in this sense, the teacher is able to understand the child properly from the time of entry to the time of exit. It gives the teacher enough time to learn the boy and give it the best. Maybe in some private schools, yes, that also happens, but in most cases you find there is a lot of transition. Sometimes the teachers get employed, they change places. So that is a very serious advantage of public schools. Yes, and formally actually, when we were doing KCPE like last year, our boys were able to get a large share of slots in national schools and very good extra county schools. They were getting very good many slots. Yeah, compared maybe to their private counterparts. Yes.
Oh, that's great. Omwanchumulilia on Ndizi TV nibatwanete kusanga nere Mr. Peter Nyamweya umworoki omunene w'eskuru ya St. Andrews Kaagwa junior or primary and junior school egotoka imetsinse motia nyansiongo bero sangana intwe Maangi na mono buneskira betego chaka nabo igo bunabire okora biya ase myaka bunayabire okina kurwa sekenenge kemoika sekenenge na kwendo tobwate botera somtana ito Facebook Ndizi TV News digital media YouTube Ndizi TV News from Tanaito www.ndizitv.net ikeko biranga tugusanga nere asumu no kinyamulero nelinga chisukuru ekimanyanga abane tubairete basome egesongo aziga karatokera na asisukuru ekikatobe tukurumo nuobo asenchireria yeke nyamulero aziga kolenka gari indegeretinga anye no mugaka magokoro iyo moyo chokoro anyawo tabinga inkeke bose bagenda tukwana kolende ekitoko kwane kenenga na chisukuru cyabire chigukina korwa sekerenge kemo goika ase eke kerengo kende asintunde ndetera kusanganira atobyo bisibu abo korabya mburobyo. What was the secret behind your big improvement by a margin of 31.38?
Yeah, thank you very much. The secret behind our sterling performance is because of the following reasons. Number one, we had very hardworking and dedicated teachers. All of them worked very hard. They vowed to work very hard, and indeed, the unity of purpose that they displayed was able to catapult this kind of performance. That is number one. Another very salient feature is the spiritual aspect. Everybody in the compound, actually, we put God first. For that reason, our learners normally attend Mass 3 times in a week to thank God and praise Him. That is another secret. Another secret is that of those good results is good board of management, which is very supportive. Whatever we need, the supporters, and we are able to get it. Like the good buildings you are seeing, the facilities, the textbooks, whatever you are able to see, they do that. And last but not least, good parents. The parents we have are holding education close to their heart. They love their children, and they give the maximum support to their learners. Whatever the teachers need, they provide. Willingly, they provide. Ranging from textbooks, payment of school fees, pocket money, anything the teachers need, including even academic trips, they support the school, they support that venture, they support the initiative. So all those going together actually resulted to very good performance.
In a minute, could you kindly share with maybe schools that are of a lower cadre who have not done well over the years, or what could you advise them on in order to emulate your example? Just in a minute.
Yeah, I can also say this, that first of all, hard work, kujituma from the teachers is very key. The teachers have to sacrifice, recognizing that they have been given these children of God to raise them up very well. So the passion, hard work, and commitment, very key. Very key.
Mwanchu murelia on Ndizi TV ningotanda kusanga nere Mr. Peter Nyamwea kurwa ase eskuru ijaba mura eskuru yoboroso ya St. Andrews Kaagwa egotoka ime ye ensemo ya Nyansiongo ime yebunge ya Borabu county ya Nyamira oyebere kusanga na into Maangi na mono eskuru ya bete ukina wikira ase abere kerengo ya bere wikina ukano tugwate somtano ito Facebook Ndizi TV News digital asense mere YouTuber Ndizi TV News na wetera somtanda ito www.ndizitv.net kwa tawa somutimoko omoke kolende ntochikwirana tochikoendra kumulekera eskuru ye ase obimenyoranga omoroberio Omogano ito nigotora to kumulekera ase obimena kuri linga na Yesu skuru ekyabere chikorwa wikera syabe chiwikirana wigoko abo seminaye ali asori no ni skuru yabo se ekyombekeri obwate na munainu moko mo sekuru asekerenge kamo wikera ase kerengo kene to basa gusuka to basa konyegera kwirana tore.
Ndizi TV obwansu bw'Omugusii.
Kisii Impact Institute of Science and Technology ni chuo ambacho kimeidhinishwa na Wizara ya Elimu kupeana kozi mbalimbali. Katika sehemu ya kuwezesha vijana wanatoa kozi kama vile hairdressing and beauty therapy, electrical installation, plumbing and pipe fitting, motor vehicle mechanics, fashion and design na kozi nyinginezo. Pia wanatoa mafunzo ya wanahabari kama vile journalism and mass communication, video shooting and video production, audio production na zinginezo. Wanazo kozi ambazo zinatahiniwa na Kenya National Examination Council NEC na ni kama zifuatazo: Secretarial Studies, Information Communication Technology, Social Work and Community Development miongoni mwa nyinginezo. Pia wanazo kozi zinazochukua muda mfupi kama Computer Packages, Cake Making, Music Production na zingine. Wako na intake kwa kila mwezi. Wanapatikana mjini Kisii katika jengo la Twin Towers ghorofa ya kwanza. Unaweza wasiliana nao kwa kuwapigia simu kwa nambari 0705773142 au 0784663693. Pia unaweza wapata katika mitandao ya kijamii Facebook au Twitter, Kisii Impact Institute of Science and Technology. Ni chuo ambacho kinakudhamini.
Welcome to Kisii Impact Institute of Science and Technology.
Ndizi TV obwansu bw'Omugusii.
Dear viewer, welcome yet to another episode in Omogano, Oito, a program where we feature schools, institutions and organizations that have done commendably well over the years to give you a story of inspiration that you can also move from one level to another. Want more than this, you can even ask Tunda yende ime jomoroberio Omogano Oito omoroberio omogani kigima ime ya Ndizi TV hasta kumulekera chiskuru chinsemo anavoigo ebyombe byabiri bakorabya sigona kono tubata somtando ito Facebook and Ndizi TV News Digital asensemeria ya YouTube Ndizi TV News na bwetera somtando ito www.ndizitv.net. Mwalimu mateno mugusiore sentunde na otokora koneke gusige kaigo taraba to sosu munwa oria gweke nyamorero skuru ya ino ya St Andrews Kaagwa tomanyango matuma bero mokora so moroberio ori O844 system
Ndemno sana job Maangi ase amasomo aria 844 system aya ero mwaka wa 2023 tuavete tokorabia sana ase miaka mingi ya itire gise skulu chaka 1989 skulu ya bere okorabia sana samatemo mnabono mwaka wa 2023 skulu ya korabia ase county ya Nyamira tukaba na mbele tuwata max 386 abana ba etibiye mono sana ba wata max 400 barenga abana 44 ase abana 184 iyo 44 bakanyala max wetania 400 iyo mwana tayo wata max nisea alama 300.
Mwalimu igombia sana. Now what were the challenges that you faced in the former system?
The former system had its its own challenges. And number one of the challenges we were having is the pressure to attain a higher mean score. That was a serious pressure to attain the high mean score. Enamba ya kabere istolo utwara neringa no vaya rengi vijana tokole vya egara abana bagende school bi national school nabo no abari abantu abatekerenga na omwana one agende national school so egene kitwala ko mu kabisa endeli abana bakole vya bagende national schools a challenge ende twala gutwara neringa okwala konyora na talibana bons twala kole tabare kiwango kamo twala kole tabana balibali of different abilities so working hard to bring them up to the same level to perform so well was also a challenge. Those were among many other challenges we experienced.
Now we have a new system with us. A new system we believe that is a solution to some of your challenges. How is the school prepared in terms of the competence-based curriculum? CBC.
Yeah, thank you very much. Actually, the new system has offered a solution to some of the challenges we had last time. Now, this new system is actually this new system is learner-centered. It's learner-based than the mean score we were looking at last time. So it focuses on the individual learner, so that the learner can get all the competencies. It also focuses on what the child is able to do best, is able to maximize. Like when we shall go ahead to senior schools, they'll get to what we call pathways. There will be those who will join the STEM, those who are exceeding expectations, the very bright ones will go along that line. STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics related courses. We also have sports science, we also have social sciences. Social sciences are like history, Kiswahili, and others. Then the sports science is where if somebody is a good athlete or he loves sports, he can undertake that pathway up to university. So that is a good answer to that. If he is a good artist, he is able to draw very well, he can pursue that line alone to university. So his competence, he can maximize it. So it gives an opportunity to an individual to maximize his innate potential, what he is born with, and he maximizes it. Unlike 844, you could have a very good artist, but that was not seen anywhere. What was seen was the overall performance. So this curriculum-based, the CBC, is a very good system to speak. In our school, we are prepared in many ways. Number one, we have a laboratory that we have set up, and Madam Naomi, who is here, is in charge of that. We are able also to immerse them to the science world, so they can develop the skills early enough to prepare them to STEM. So that is one way. The CBC also, we have the IT, ICT. In our school, we're lucky we have a computer lab or a computer room where we have desktops. And the learners are taken through in the subject of pre-technical. There is a lesson for basic computer skills where a child they learn how to operate a desktop, the keyboard, the mouse, whatever, the monitor. And at the end of the day, we want at the end of grade 8 that one is able actually even to type his name, or even to write a paragraph, to type a paragraph and print it. Because now that is where we're heading to, this current trend of technology. Everything is computer. So that is how we are preparing, and the teachers are also teaching very well in all the learning areas, and most of them are practical based. The subjects we're having, where we have the like agriculture and nutrition, which was formerly home science. So what is happening? Like this morning, I saw a teacher taking them through, cutting some piece of materials, and they were sewing, making some kind of clothing item. So this is more practical than 844. This is now has offered the solution. It's now actually practical oriented. You do things practically. It's hands-on. It's hands-on. And the teacher now is a facilitator than a teacher as it was last time. Yes.
All right, every good thing comes with its fair challenges, What are some of the challenges that you faced while implementing CBC in your school?
Yeah, we also have a lot of challenges we face while implementing the CBC. Number one, it is having its teething problems because it's the initial stage. The teachers are also trying to understand the design and how to interpret it and implement it. Design is the syllabus. Formerly it was called a syllabus, but now it's a design. A design is what guides you in what you are teaching. So that's one thing. Number two, textbooks. We thank the government of the provision of the textbooks. However, like in our school now, we have an influx. We have a very high population. So the textbooks that we were given last time, based on the population we had, now they are less because of the high population. So textbooks are not enough as of now, although the government is struggling to bring them year in, year out. That is another challenge. Another challenge, number three, which is very key, is lack. We have not had enough science teachers. Like I've told you, Madam Naomi, we are lucky we have Madam Naomi. She did physics and chemistry. And she, so far, she's the only one who is science oriented. So you see, out of that teacher population, the science, those who are trained in science are few. Although the government is stepping in through a process we call retooling, they are coming in to teach others so that they can understand that and also are able to get equipped with that content and skills to teach the science-based subjects. So for now, that is the main challenge of mathematics and science teachers. Yes, but for arts and social sciences, there are quite enough. That's another challenge. Then another challenge going forward, another challenge is this system requires a lot of equipment, requires a lot of materials to work with, because I told you it's hands-on. So it requires a lot of materials, like I've told you. But I also thank the government, it's chipping in, that they give some and also the parents give in. That's another challenge of getting the materials. Like for science, microscopes, for example, they need to be so many, and they are not very cheap. So because it requires a ratio, few learners to one microscope, something like that, and another apparatus and other things, reagents and other things. They are expensive. Yeah, and even the desktops, getting them to be the correct ratio of the learners is also an expensive affair.
That's good. I can see there's so many challenges in this life. We cannot exhaust all the challenges, and the greatest thing is to always find a solution in everything we're going through. Just in a minute, what are you proud of as a teacher since you joined here?
Yeah, since I joined here, I'm so happy and proud that I've been able to teach pupils who have gone through to secondary, who have transited 100% transition. That is what I'm most happy about. I'm excited about that because since I came here in 2020, there has been 100% transition to secondary. I've not heard of a learner who is at home who did transit to secondary. Number two, I'm the happiest because last year we were the best school in the county. We did very well. I'm very excited. That's what I'm proud of.
You cannot exhaust that. In speaking of many trophies,
yes,
we need to see them. You know, that believing.
Yeah, that's true. Believing. You remember when Thomas, the disciple, the disciple or the apostle of Jesus, he said,
"Is a disciple?"
Yes, a disciple. I have to see.
Yes.
Where the spear.
Yes.
I have to see. Seeing is believing.
Right.
So these are the trophies that we were able to win last year. Trophy number one, this one here, as you can see, clearly indicated, St. Andrew Kaagwa Boys, first best public school in science. Like I told you, we were the best school in science. Then another one is first top KCPE candidates. We had actually the best two candidates. The best in the county came from our school. Number one and number two in a row.
Right.
The best top candidates came from our school. The first one scoring 423, the second one 422, then others were following like that. Then another one is first best public school KCPE. We were the best public school in KCPE, the whole of Nyamira County. Yes. Then we also have other trophies.
I can say a bigger one. This one draws my attention.
Oh yes.
Best KCPE overall. When was this?
Yeah, this was also the school was awarded this trophy when they also did very well in another year. They were given that trophy, and these other many trophies you are able to see here. They were able to be given when they were doing very well before. But this one again this year, this is for scouts. Our school was also the best in Kisii in scouts in Nyamira County, and we were given this trophy under that category, the best school. Last term. Then this one, 2024, this year also, in April, our school was the best in film dance, in drama. So we were also given this trophy this year. And also we were given certificates.
That's great. I'm seeing so many trophies over here.
Yes. So over the years, like I told you, the school has been doing very well. And the trophies are flooding the office.
We may not be able to exhaust all the trophies.
Yes, so many.
We can see there's a smell, and the atmosphere is of excellence.
Yes.
I also feel that I'm excellent.
Yes, you're also excellent.
Dear viewer, we've been sharing with Mwalimu Peter Nyamwea from St. Andrew's Kaagwa Primary and Junior School, who has shared with us the story of success. And I'm so glad that you've been able to watch this episode of Ndizi TV. Omoroverio Oyo Omogano Oito Omoroverio Oito kumulekera school ya St. Andrew's Kaagwa wiki eye Oito kumulekera Maangi ne school ya batego chaka wikira seba beire bago ikekiringa gitekana nkiringa koko abasemberi naye nabo gukora sekanye kamo ika asikerengo kende chiskuru kiri kirense ndo mbo gukora sekanye kamo wika ekende nabo igo nto kumulekera byombe netinsemo ase wiki eye otora twikira omwelio bokumulekera school ye korende naende wiki kubwati ntubwate entunda yende astora batokogenda ase school ye babagotorokinga St. Andrew's Kaagwa ngakie korokana kegima tusange na aborokibwa nabo igo abantu bonse abo watani ase school ye otumanyi igoro ye school ye ase igo mwantu Ndizi TV ngora neri akutawete kubata na bro mmembi yamono editor nkuruko job Maangi notawete kubata nere Victor Sultan Obangi nabo igo Stanley ondeki nigisairo elinda kwene kinga twabere tokumulekera na kwene kinga chibisisi chabere wikera sentira yo wikera no wikere bikende na bali na bwa neri buri bya Ndizi TV nabo obwansu bumugusi.